The year is 1949, and the NBA has just lost 2 of its 12 teams. No longer are the Indianapolis Jets. They are gone, and so are the Providence Steamrollers. Both those teams have officially left the NBA, and now the NBA, in their place, has added the Syracuse Nationals and also the Indianapolis Olympians. And folks, this is the 1949-1950 NBA resim here on NBA 2K21. If you have not watched our 1948 to 1949 resim, I highly suggest you go watch that first. So I'll put that in the description down below. But now, let's get into the new season. And real quick, folks, if you have not yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more NBA resims here on the channel. Well, let's get right into it. So the offseason, the only player retiring is Mike Bloom. He played on the Minneapolis Lakers last season, won a chip, and now he is out of the NBA. Now it is time for the draft. Shout out BigDougSwan. He made the draft class for this season, and the big prizes in this free agency pool are Alex Grossa, Vern McKilson, and Howie Shannon. So those are the big guys in the draft class. The number 1 pick, the New York Knicks, will take the man out of Kentucky, the 5, Alex Grossa. And the draft crashes after you go to this pick, so we're just gonna go on to the results. And Vern McKilson will go to the Syracuse Nationals. The Nationals, with the number 2 pick, take him. The 3 pick goes to the Fort Wayne Pistons. They will take Ralph Beard with their pick. He's a point guard. Up at number 4 will be Howie Shannon. He heads to Boston for the Celtics. Now up for the Bullets is Dyke Edelman. He's supposed to be a really good athlete. That's all I saw on Wikipedia. Ed McCauley is picked by the Bombers. He is a center. Fred is picked next by the newest franchise in the Olympians, the man Wah Jones. I probably butchered that. Maybe it's that. It goes to the Royals. Dick McGuire to the Stags. A couple other guys going. Jack Coleman, last on the board, going to the Lakers. So that is the first round. The second round here, I guess we'll go through it real quick. Bob Harrison will go to the Olympians. Don will go to the Stags. Ernie Vandeweghe goes to the Bombers. All these dudes are real people, by the way. So again, shout out to BigDougSwan. He made the draft class and this entire roster. He went through and actually put in about, I think, 35 draft prospects in this. And then the guys obviously who don't get drafted, the guys who aren't the 24, go into free agency. Speaking of free agency, here it is. The big prize in free agency is Goose Tatum. He's the number 1 guy everyone wants to sign. Who knows where he'll end up, but he will get a very nice contract this season. Then Frankie Bryan is also one of the other big accusations potentially, and then Don Barksdale as well, Al Servey as well too, and Ray Lump. Just going through the sightings real quick. Al Servey will go to the Fort Wayne Pistons, so he's going to take his talents to Fort Wayne this season, again continuing what they had going last year. Another signing, Goose Tatum, will go back to the Capitals. And yeah, just a couple other accusations. Don Barksdale will go over to Fort Wayne as well to play with Al Servey. I think that is about it. Oh, no, never mind. Kenny Sailors going to play for the Olympians. So Sailors will be manning that new team. Obviously played with the Steamrollers last season, and there he is. He will be the leading scorer probably for this new Indianapolis Olympians team. This team is not very good. We're going to go through all the teams right now, and the Olympians aren't very good. If they did not get their guy right there, of course, in Kenny Sailors, they would be terrible. They would be absolutely terrible. He's really what they've got going. The Stags of Chicago are next. Of course, we got Max. I'm not going to say the last name. I'm going to butcher it. He's playing the 2, of course, one of the better players right now in the NBA. And Ed Mikan, the brother of George, is the starting 5 for the Stags. And then also Dick McGuire is coming off the bench, the rookie that Chicago did end up taking in the first round. Now we will head over to Boston. This team's not very good. Of course, they did get Howie Shannon out of the draft, but they got the Bobs at the 4 and the 5. This team's not good at all. They just really aren't. They've got O'Connor at the 1. I don't know about Boston this season. Next up, we got the St. Louis Bombers. Kind of the same team as last year. Just really, they kind of kept their core guys. Ed McCauley, of course, is picked in the draft. Another team probably won't do much this season. Next up, we've got the Rochester Royals. Bob Davies, one of the better point guards right now in the NBA. I would say probably the best point guard. Of course, he's still there. They got Wah Jones. He's there as well. And then also at the 5, you cannot forget about Arnie. He is there as well. Next up, we've got the New York Knicks. Again, another team not very good, but they did get Alex Servey, so that was their big accusation in the draft. And they also got Bruce Hale, who did play for the Indianapolis Jets. It says Syracuse because I just switched the teams. Don't worry about that. And then, of course, Again, Alex Grossman, 81 overall center. He is the leading candidate right now for Rookie of the Year. Next up, we've got the Minneapolis Lakers, the reigning defending champions. They kept their core of guys. They have basically the same starting five, but they do have Jack Coleman now playing at before their rookie. But George Mikan, again, is the man around town. He's the best player in the NBA, the reigning defending MVP. Again, the Lakers should be by far the favorites to go back to back. And then their bench, they got Donnie Foreman, a lot of good players coming off this bench for Minneapolis, and it's going to be really hard to stop this team. But here comes the runner-ups, the Eastern champions last season, the Washington Capitals. They kept Goose Tatum, which was huge. They still have Fred Scolari, a really good team here in Washington. They're going to put up a really good fight against the Lakers if we do get there. Here's the newest team along with the Olympians. It's the Syracuse Nationals. They picked up Ernie last season, did play for the St. Louis Bombers, so there's that. And then, of course, they picked up Vern Mickelson in the draft, and Jake Pelkington is their starting center. Maybe Syracuse will make some noise. I doubt it. Here's the Fort Wayne Pistons. Al Servey is obviously back. They picked up Ralph Beer in the draft. They have Nat Clifton, big free agency pickup for the Pistons in the offseason, so he will be starting at the Fort. Here are the Warriors. Ray Lump is here, and that is huge. Ray Lump getting out of his deal, of course, with the Indianapolis Jets. Of course, they are no longer a team, so he's here playing in Philly with Joe Fulks, who finally gets a guard to complement his playing style. That is huge in Philadelphia. Next up, we got the Baltimore Bullets team. Not very good. Connie Simmons will be leading them into battle almost every night. They also have Haynes starting at the 1. They also picked up Wilfred Stewart at the 2. One of the only guys that actually did not exist back then, so that's a thing. And then Dyke Edelman is playing the 4 for them as well. But yeah, that guy playing the 2 for the Bullets didn't actually exist in real life. One of the few ones in this entire league that are currently like that. He'll be there, whatever. He's an auto-generated rookie. Let's just say he made it. I don't know. But here's the ring ceremony for the Minneapolis Lakers. Of course, George Mikan getting his ring, his first ring in the first NBA season. And Adam Silver totally existed back in the 1940s. You absolutely love to see it. And I don't think they probably got rings back then, but maybe they did. I'm pretty sure the Packers invented that, though. Could be mistaken. It's opening night, though. We got the Royals and the Lakers. Let's see if we can hop into this one. The Lakers getting off to a good start. Of course, it is Mikan versus Davies, the 2 stars of the NBA, and the Lakers will run away with this one. So, the Lakers are starting off their season well, but we'll head on over a little bit later in the week, and they're taking on the Washington Capitals. Back in Washington, it is a rematch of the NBA Finals. Let's see what happens here. The Lakers and the Capitals just tied up here almost. 50-47, the Capitals retake the lead. Can we get a jump? Maybe. It's a really close game here. Oh my goodness, the Lakers, though, up by 3. Oh, and they're going to pull away with it. I think the Lakers have got it, and they're going to go on the road here and win this finals rematch. Just a quick check on the standings. The Olympians are 1-14. Yikes, why do we let them in the NBA? I don't know, but this is a really good game here. These two teams both leading their respective conferences. We got the Warriors and the Capitals. We talked about it, how important it was that Joe Fulks finally got someone to play with him. He got the man, Ray Lump. So this is huge, and look at this. The Warriors hanging in here right now with the Capitals, and a big run to start off the 4th quarter. It is a tight one here. The Capitals, though, gonna retake the lead, and okay, we gotta jump. And also, I turned down the tendency for 3-point shots to 0, so they shouldn't happen anymore. I couldn't get rid of the line completely, but there should be no more 3-point shots. But again, Philly's down 3 here. They might take a 3. I don't know. The Capitals, though, Hermson inside, and it looks like Washington will win this game against the Warriors, and that they will do. They're going to win this one by 6, so a real solid win here for the Capitals. Fred Scolari is the man around town, and it still looks like Joe Fulks is just carrying this Warriors team on his back. Next, let's check out a game between 2 of the best right now in the Western Conference, between the Chicago Stags and the Minneapolis Lakers. This should be a good one as well. The Stags looking for some revenge from last season. Obviously, they didn't get the job done in the end. It was the Lakers, and it's a really tight game right now. The Stags keeping it pretty tight with LA. Of course, this is the Mikan versus Mikan game, but it looks like the Lakers, and yeah, the Minneapolis Lakers will pull away with the victory here, though. And George Mikan, again, a really solid day, 20 and 26. Oh my goodness. But here's the game we all wanted, the Warriors and the Lakers, the 2 best teams in the West. No offense to the Stags, but currently these 2 teams are the best. It is in Minnesota, and the Warriors getting off to a good start. They are in the lead right now against the reigning defending champions. No one's been giving anyone a shot other than the Lakers to win this one this season, and look at this. The Warriors are gonna beat the Lakers on the road. Huge win, and look at this. A couple injuries. Goose Tatum's hurt. Ralph Johnson but George Mikan is injured. Only a couple weeks, but still that is huge, something to keep note of. Maybe that screws him out of the MVP race. I don't know, but he is injured. Now here are the standings. The Stags, I mean, we're talking down them, but the Stags are at top, and the Warriors are in the lead right now in the Eastern Conference. I might have messed up and said the Warriors and Lakers were the best teams in the West. No, the Philly Warriors are, of course, in the Eastern Conference. But yeah, look at the Stags, man. A really good start to the season for them. Let's go a little bit later on now, and here it is. Still the Warriors at top. The Capitals have already clinched a playoff spot as well. The Bullets are in there. The Knicks, kind of know what team's going to be in the playoffs at this point. The West is basically already done. The regular season wasn't too interesting. Trust me, I sat here for like about 3 hours trying to look at games in the regular season. Nothing really happened, so I'll just save the time and go to the playoffs. Joe Fultz wins the MVP. George Mikan got hurt, and Fultz will be the guy this season after winning Rookie of the Year last year to win the Most Valuable Player award. Alex Grosso, the rookie for the Knicks, wins the Rookie of the Year. Dick McGuire, the rookie for the Bombers, wins the Sixth Man of the Year. That's huge right there. And Joe Fultz wins the Defensive Player of the Year. All-NBA first team, Max Skolsky, probably butchered that, Scolari, Fultz, Barksdale, and Grossa. Second team got Beard, Shannon, Skouskis, ooh, butchered that one, Jim Pollard, and Artie Rison. And then here we've got Hayes, Servey, Freerick, McKinney, Bones McKinney, and Bob Kinney as well. Notice no George Mikan there, but it's all right. But yeah, now time to get serious. These are the 8 best teams in the NBA. It's going to be a good playoffs, man. Who knows who's going to win this one? We're going to start off here in the Eastern Conference. We got the Baltimore Bullets and the Washington Capitals. Washington was number 2. The Bullets were 3. The records are very spread apart because the Capitals were so much better than the Bullets this year. It's a 2-team Eastern Conference, but look at this. The Bullets are going to get off to a good start. Baltimore, all Washington, though, gets back into it. Oh my goodness, what a game we've got here. 4-point lead for the Bullets. Make it now 6. Can they slowly creep away? They're up by 7-5. Oh my goodness, a minute 30 left. It looks like the Bullets are going to shock the world and beat the reigning defending Eastern Conference champions in Game 1. Already, we have an upset behind the game from Marquise Haynes. The Capitals are going down in Game 1 to the Bullets. Will we see another upset here? It is the number 2 versus the number 3 in the West, the Stags and the Pistons. Game 1 in Fort Wayne. The Stags had a terrible second half of the season, but looks like they're going to win this one potentially. Here, Game 1, it's a close one. Oh, the Pistons retake the lead. The Stags, though, back up by 5. Oh, I think they're going to do it. Chicago is going to take, they're going to take a crucial Game 1. Remember, 3-game series here. You just need to win 2 games. And you move on to your conference finals, so a huge win for Chicago. Let's head back over to the East. It's the 1-4 matchup. Joe Fultz, Ray Lump, the Warriors taking on the Rookie of the Year, Alex Grossa, and the New York Knicks. Here we go, the Knicks. Somehow, in this game, this is supposed to be a blowout. Oh my goodness, it's a close one. The Warriors barely at top of the run by the Knicks. New York's up by 1. Philly back up by 2. It's a 1-point game. It's a 3-point, gets a 2-point game. Oh my goodness. 40 seconds left. It's going to be Braun. He's going to drive in. He's going to bank it off the glass. The Knicks have tied it at 86. They're going to get a shot here to win the game. Braun, mid-range, it's off. In and out. And we're going to overtime. Oh my goodness, the Knicks are close to pulling off the upset. Let's go now back to the sim. Let's see if we get a close game. We probably will. The Warriors up by 2, up by 1, up by 4, up by 6. Okay, New York, back to a 1-point game. Here we go. Alex Grossa gonna kick it out. Why are you shooting a 3? I turn it to 0. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the tendency's at 0, but they're still shooting. All right, 2-point game for the Knicks. The Warriors, Lewis with it, top of the key. Why are you shooting the 3? Oh, it's a 2. Oh my goodness. The Warriors up by 1. Braun with it to the rookie. The man Alex Grossa, the Rookie of the Year. It's in and out. Oh, he had it. And the Philadelphia Warriors are gonna win Game 1 at home, and they will survive this upset attack from the Knicks. All right, on to Minneapolis. It is the Lakers and Royals. Here we go. It's the 1 versus the 4 seed. The Royals are a very good 4 seed, though. Do not forget, look at this. The Royals are out to a lead. Oh my, the Royals are up by 4. It's a 1-point game, 2-point game. Oh man, the Royals are up. They're up by 8. Are they gonna do it? It's looking like they're gonna do it. Oh my goodness, the Royals beat the Lakers. The defending champs are down 1-0, and it's just a really good all-around game by the Royals. Like, Bob Davies didn't have that spectacular of a day, but the Royals got the job done. Here we are, Capitals Bullets. The Bullets are up 1-0, and it looks like the Capitals will get their game back. We are all tied up there at 1 apiece. Here come the Stags and the Pistons. Chicago won game 1, and it's looking like this is going to be a close one. Ooh, the Pistons up by 2. Here we go, Fort Wayne up 106-104. Vance will drive in, spin move, got it. Oh man, the Stags tied up at 106. Here we go, Al Cervi with it. Gonna drive in. Oh my, the behind the back pass. He's got Henry. Oh man, the Pistons up by 2, but it's a tie game again. Here comes the Stags. They're gonna give it to Zaskovsky. Max, drive in. Oh my, he goes up and he finishes. The Stags up by 2. Here comes Fort Wayne. Al Cervi with it for the game. Cervi to tie. It's up. Oh, and it's off. Oh my goodness. It was that close. It was that damn close for the Pistons to send us in overtime, but instead the Stags on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now we've got the Knicks and the Warriors. The Warriors trying to avoid danger here at the Knicks, and they will win this game too. So the Warriors heading back to the Eastern Conference Finals. Next up, the Lakers and Royals. Rochester off to a good start. It's close. Can the Royals win this one? 2-0. Oh, they take a late lead. We gotta hop in. 1-point lead for the Royals. Here we go. It will be Gates driving it on George Mikan. The foul is on Mikan. We're heading to the line now. Rochester, the first one. It's good. Up by 2 now are the Royals. The second free throw to go up by 3. It's off George Mikan with the rebound. Oh, it's off Mikan. Oh, my bad, it out of bounds. And the Royals with another 24 seconds. Here comes Gates, drive in, layup, bang. The Royals up by 4. 39 seconds left. Now they're down by 3. The Lakers got to give it to Mikan in the post. Mikan, mid-range shot. It's off. Rebound Gates. Back to Bob Davies. And it looks like this one's over. The reigning defending champs, the favorites going into this one. The Minneapolis Lakers are gone. The Royals have won it. And just a terrible game by the former MVP George Mikan. But now we have got another game 3. The 36-win Bullets taking on the 62-win Capitals. Oh man, this could be another big upset here. And the Bullets off to a good start here in Washington, trying to win their second game on the road in this postseason. They're running away with it. The Cinderella story. The Bullets are going to win this one. They beat the Washington Capitals. It is over. They blow them out. Not even a contest. By 30 points. The Baltimore Bullets are heading to their first ever Eastern Conference Finals. Wow. They upset the reigning defending East champs. The Western Conference champions and the Eastern Conference champions both go out in back-to-back games. We will have a new NBA Finals, a new winner in each conference. And here we go. Let's start this one off in the East between the Philadelphia Warriors, Joe Fultz, Ray Lump, the heavy favorites in this one, taking on the Bullets. Can the Baltimore Bullets pull off another upset? Again, another 3-game series here. Anything can happen. It's a close game in the third quarter, but the Warriors are pulling out of it. I think they're going to win this one. Philly, yeah, a late comeback by the Bullets is not enough. And the Warriors are up 1-0 on out of the West. We're in Chicago for the Rochester Royals and the Chicago Stags. Bob Davies versus Max Z. Here we go. The Royals and the Stags in Chicago. Chicago off to a good start here, but it is very close. The Royals still in this one. Rochester takes the lead. Chicago, though, back with it. The Royals are catching up. It's close, but Chicago up by 5, up by 6, up by 7. And the Stags take Game 1. So Chicago up 1-0. Now here comes this game between the Bullets and the Warriors. Oh my goodness, the Bullets are very close to forcing a Game 3. Can the Bullets do it? They're up by 4. I think they got it. Yes, they do. The Baltimore Bullets in their local newspapers say hashtag all day long. I don't think hashtags existed back then in the 40s, but here we go, the Stags and the Royals. It's not a competition. Look at this, the Chicago Stags run away from the Rochester Royals in Game 2. They win it on the road in Rochester, New York. And there we go. Max Zaskovsky, gonna keep saying that, raises up the trophy. And the Stags are heading to the finals. Bob Davies just comes up short in yet another season. But this Stags team heading on to the finals. Mikan will play in the NBA Finals again. But here we go. Game 3. Bullets, Warriors. Can the Bullets continue their Cinderella run? We will have to see. Here in Philadelphia, the Warriors and Bullets just trading baskets. A very close game. Bullets back on top. Baltimore running away with it. Oh my goodness. Baltimore. Oh, Philly's back into it though. It's kind of close. Not really. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The Baltimore Bullets are heading to the NBA Finals. Raise that trophy up, Baltimore, because a 36-win team, a team that won 36-46, is getting a shot at the NBA championship. You gotta love the effort though by Connie Simmons and Marcus Haynes, leading this damn team all the way to the finals. But here we go. Game 1, NBA Finals. Baltimore Bullets, Chicago Stags, here in Chicago. And there is Max Zaskovsky. He is the main man in this series, the name that this series is being built on. And look at this. The Stags off to a good start, but the Bullets gonna take it back. Chicago, though, yeah, gonna run away with it. Just no offensive production right now by the Bullets. Their offense has gone completely cold in this Game 1, and the Chicago Stags will win Game 1 by a score of 89-72. But if we've known anything from this series, if we learned anything, it is do not count out this team from Baltimore. But overall, a very good Game 1 performance by Odie Spears, Max Zaskovsky, and the Stags. On now to Game 2. Look at this. The Bullets gonna take a huge lead, and Baltimore will run away with it. This is the offense we knew was there, and they get the Game 2 win. We were tied at 1 game apiece. Game 3 time. Back in Baltimore. It's a close one. Really close. Baltimore up by 6. Chicago trying to get back into it. Oh my. It's a 2-point game. Let's jump in. Alright, it's go time. Tie game, 89 apiece. With it are the Bullets. Oh my goodness, corner shot. Oh my. He hit it. And the 3-point tendency is at 0. It doesn't matter. They just keep shooting threes. They're trying to reinvent the game of basketball. You'll love to see it. Alright, well, Chicago needs a shot here. And they have to take a 3, so here we go. Spears, it's off. And it looks like the Bullets are gonna win Game 3 at home. They need a free throw, though. First one. Bang. Clutch shot right there by Hoffman. Can he put him up by 5? He can. And this one is all but over. The Baltimore Bullets will win Game 3, down 1-0. They are now up 2-1. Game 4 time. Still in Baltimore. Can the Bullets go up 3-1? It's looking like it. A very good start for Baltimore. Oh man, 50 seconds left. 2-point lead for the Bullets. Chicago, though, with it. Phillip with it at the top of the key. Passes it to Spears. 3-point shot. It's off. Hoffman with the board. He gets fouled. And once more, can Hoffman put away the game with the free throw? He needs 2. First one. Hits it. Needs to hit one more to ice the game. Hoffman at the stripe. Money. Just pure clutchness by Hoffman. Puts Baltimore up 4. Now here comes Chicago. They need something quick. They're going to take their layup. It's a 2-point game. All right then, timeout for Baltimore. They're gonna have to hit 2 more free throws to ice this game. Here we go, the first one. Good. All right, 1 more, and this game is basically over. Still 19 seconds, so it's not over yet, but Stewart gotta hit this one to end the game, and he misses. Oh my goodness, here we go. The Stags are going to get a chance because the 3-point line is apparently a thing right now in the 40s. They're going to drive in. Vance, behind the back pass. No look. Corner. Back to him. Vance, top of the key. Oh my goodness, he hit it. It goes in, hits the backboard, and goes back in. But Marquise Haynes for the game. He's going to pull up, and it's off. We're heading to overtime. Tied at 84. What a Game 4. Who will take this crucial game? Let's head real quick back to the sim. Let's see what happens. Baltimore goes up by 4, up by 6, back up by 4, by 6, by 8. Oh, it's close. 32 seconds. Let's hop back in. Oh, man, it's a 2-point game. Inbounding it are the Bullets. A shot here can pretty much put the game away. Can they get the inbound? And they will. To Stewart. Back to Marquise Haynes. Haynes to Shanes. Haynes to Shanes. It's off. Oh, they're gonna get the board. Here comes Chicago. Max Zaskovsky, the best player in this series, in this NBA Finals. Gonna dribble inside. He'll go up, and it's off. Oh, man, Hoffman with the board. He's gonna need some more clutch free throws. He hit one. It's a 3-point game. The Stags will need a 3 to tie. Zaskovsky pumps. He shoots, and he's off. He is way off. And the Baltimore Bullets win Game 4. And they are 1 game away from the NBA Finals and the NBA Championship. What a game by Dolph Shanes. Just, oh my goodness. The 36-win team is 1 game away from the NBA title, but they will have to go through Chicago if they want to win it in Game 5. Here we go, back in Illinois. Let's do it. Chicago and Baltimore, the Stags, off to a good start. They do not want to lose this series to a 36-win team when they fall victim to the Cinderella story once more. Will they be another team to lose? And it doesn't look like it will be tonight. The Chicago Stags live to fight another day. They win this Game 5. And we will now head on to Game 6, but it's back in Baltimore. The Bullets looking to finish it. They do not want to go to a Game 7. They do not want to head back to Chicago. Here we go. Stags and Bullets. Really close game in the first quarter. Same with the second, but the Bullets are pulling away. A really good end of the second quarter, but Chicago's back into it. 8-point game. It's close, but the Bullets are up by 12, up by 9, by 11, 2 minutes left. The Bullets are up by 8. It's looking like they're gonna do it. A minute left. And oh my goodness, they are. Baltimore is a city of champions. Can you believe it? The Baltimore Bullets have done it. They have shocked the world, only winning 36 games in the regular season to winning an NBA championship in the league's 2nd year. Just an absolute crazy underdog story. Baltimore is loving it as the Bullets go through 3 incredible teams in this postseason. They first beat the Eastern Conference champions from last year in the Washington Capitals, a team stacked. Fred Scolari. They've got Bones McKinney. They've also got Goose Tatum. Just a solid team right there in Washington. Then the conference championship game, they beat the Warriors, Fultz and Lump. Just incredible. And then in the finals, they go through the Stags and Max Zaskovsky. Just, oh my goodness, what a season for the Baltimore Bullets, going into the playoffs with 36 wins, and they somehow are your NBA champions. Just absolutely incredible, folks. Just what a season. The 1949-1950 NBA season, the 2nd ever season here in the NBA. Just absolutely incredible, and hats off to our champs, our new champs in the Baltimore Bullets. There's their team, Marquise Haynes and company. Just an incredible turnaround for this Bullets team compared to last year too. Not a good season last year. Dyke Edelman came in this year. Gene Stump. Just Bailey Perkins didn't play, but I don't know why we're mentioning him. Just incredible. The Bullets have done it. And folks, thank y'all for watching the 1949-1950 simulation here on NBA 2K21. One more shout out to BigDougSwan for making the roster and by also making the new draft classes, which helps me continue making these videos because I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want to make rosters or draft classes for the 1950s. So thank you, BigDougSwan, and keep making those. It really helps me out. Alright folks, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you have not. Yet again, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever. Well, the video's not over yet. Connie Simmons was hurt. Their best player was injured and out for the season. We didn't even mention this. He had a broken vertebrae. What the? Oh my goodness. The comeback story. The underdog story. Incredible. Oh my goodness. Just one more time. Holy crap. Okay, folks, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all later.